Welcome to Askham Bryan College and the Department of Agriculture, Engineering and Land and Wildlife. We are the UK's largest specialist land-based college and we have 6 locations across the north of England. Today we'll be finding out more about our York campus for land and wildlife, agriculture and engineering. Across all our locations, we own 7,000 acres of land, including 4 commercial farms, and we have 350 residential rooms. Our department consists of approximately 225 students. We have roughly a 70-30 male-female split and 50-50 from farming and non-farming backgrounds. We have about half of our students as residents on campus and another half travelling on the college buses. And we're very much like a family in our department. So you'll always find like-minded friends and there's a mutual respect between staff and students. We all have that common ground, which is a shared passion for industry. In our department, we offer 2 level 2 study programmes, one in agriculture and one in land-based engineering. Our level 2 study programmes are 1-year programmes and they're designed to give learners a broad insight into a chosen area, and they will be able to equip you with skills to progress to level 3, whether that be in full-time study or the apprenticeships. Some of our level students might go home to family farms or work in a family business. It gives students the opportunity that perhaps they didn't get their maths and English at grade 4, so they are able to study both maths and English alongside their level 2 study programme. And this is ideal for learners who didn't achieve 4 grade 4s at GCSE. So if your grades are slightly below, a level 2 study programme is ideal for you to give you subject knowledge and study your maths and English alongside. Our level 3 study programmes are for those learners that achieved 4 GCSEs, including maths and English, and preferably a science. If you didn't quite get one of your maths or English, you can study this alongside your level 3 pathway. And in agriculture, we do pathways in farm mechanisation, livestock and arable. And our land and wildlife pathway is focused on game. Both of these study programmes are 2 years, and they give you a broad insight into your chosen area in year 1 of study, and then you very much specialise in your chosen area, whether that be farm mechanisation, livestock units or arable in the 2nd year. Our students really enjoy both the practical and the theory aspects, and it's a really hands-on course that allows you to develop your practical skills out on the farm, out on the estate and in the engineering workshop, and also apply those things to running our commercial shoot, to working on the farm for your farm duties, which you'll do twice a year, lambing duties, workshop duties for the engineers, and shoot days for the land and wildlife students. We have an integrated work placement, which is a compulsory part of your study programme, and we feel it's beneficial for students to find their own work placement before they come to us. So if you have an idea about where you want to work, and that does not have to be on a farm, on a shoot, or in an engineering workshop, it can be anything from livestock markets to perhaps farm sales, or in conservation, working on a big estate. It's whatever takes your fancy, as long as it's within the industries that sit within the department. That's your choice. If you don't quite managed to find a work placement before you come, we do have contacts which we can help you utilise on arrival and get you set up with a work placement. Our employability team will go out and do your health and safety setup and keep track of you while you're on placement. And it's something that all our students really enjoy, as well as their practical lectures and their duties at college. We have three main areas which sit within the department. So we have the farm, the estate and the Agritech Centre. Our main farm at York is Westfield Farm, and we have a small estate which we call Home Farm. Westfield Farm consists of 114 hectares, and we have 200 milking cows which are milked through our traditional parlour, but also 55 of those high-yielding cows are milked through our robotic milker. We have 200 breeding ewes, which agriculture students get involved in shearing, husbandry tasks and lambing duties. So there's lots to look forward to. Our cropping includes a range of cereals, grass, sugar beet and other occasional root crops. At Home Farm, which is 120 hectares, just opposite the college at Askham Richard, we have Grade 2 arable land, and we grow mainly maize and grass for our dairy cows and our animals at the college farm. We also run the chute across Home Farm, and it's used for estate skills, machinery practicals, and you'll get to know the college farm and estate really, really well. Our estate is mainly run by the Land and Wildlife students, and they run a commercial driven chute on Home Farm. And when we say they run it, they do everything from rearing and releasing birds to habitat management and organising the commercial chute days. So greeting the guns on arrival, organising the pegs, organising the team of beaters, and everything throughout the day. Any students across the department have an opportunity to get involved with the chute. So if you've got an interest in shooting or beating, or you've got a dog, we'd love you to be part of that, and it's a really successful part of the department. The land also provides a mix of wetland and woodland habitats, and we do college research and activities across the wider curriculum. Our Agritech Centre hosts a range of partnerships. So we have a £2.4 million Agritech Innovation Centre, which is dedicated to agricultural and engineering training. So many of our agriculture and engineering students do their machinery practicals, and we have a range of modern equipment with the full Trimble GPS systems on and precision arable equipment. We've also recently invested in establishing our digital farm and created a partnership with Delaval. So our robot and our parlour is a Delaval system. We provide herd management and performance data to farm staff and students and look at the most up-to-date precision equipment. It's quite exciting because in summer 2021, the Institute of Technology has provided us with funding for the new Beef Centre of Excellence. We will look at providing a high welfare precision beef facility in which students will be actively part of in the use of the latest precision livestock equipment, research and industry engagement. So just a few things that you will need for your course. So for agriculture students starting in September, you will need to purchase some steel toe cap boots for your farm practicals. You'll need some steel toe cap wellies for your farm duties, a white lab coat for science practicals and stockmanship and showing out on the farm, And we do recommend you have 2 pairs of overalls for when you're on farm duties, or a pair gets wet on farm practicals. It's just good to have, and you're not worried about getting a clean pair. For our engineering students, steel toe cap boots are essential, as are overalls. For land and wildlife students, appropriate work boots for estate skills. Steel toe cap boots are needed in some tasks, and overalls or work clothes as you'd wear out on an estate or working in industry is fine also. So we hope to get you out and about. Anything we don't have on the farm or estate, we'll take you out to see. We have a range of day-to-day trips to local farms, but we also go to national events such as the Beef and Sheep Expo, national shooting competitions, international study tours to Ireland and Germany, and a small residential trip at the start of the year. So we hope that the trips are a big part of your learning and something that you'll always remember part of your studies at Askham Bryan. Where to next? So when you finish your level 2, most students will progress to a level 3 in their chosen subject. So most level 2 students will go from level 2 agriculture to perhaps the livestock or arable options full time. They might even choose to study an apprenticeship, and the level 2 engineering students are ideally suited to the level 3 farm mechanisation pathway or an apprenticeship in engineering. For our level 3 students, it's slightly different. A third of them will progress onto a degree course, and you can choose to study that right here at the University Centre Askham Bryan, where we have degrees in agriculture, precision livestock and agribusiness. About a third of students will progress it straight into industry jobs within the sector, whether that's engineering, land and wildlife or agriculture. 100% of our students are employed within the sector if they choose to go and get a job. And more so, the final third of students choose either to take a special apprenticeship route or go travelling and work overseas in Australia, America or New Zealand. Our college community is great. We offer free transport subject to review, so it's free at the moment, but that is subject to review. We do offer on-site accommodation and a range of ensuite and shared bathrooms. A great student union which has lots of trips, clubs and support. A specialist learning support team and a free careers advisory service which will help you get the job you really want when you leave. It's not just about an education, it's about the experience and all the things that go on at Askham Bryan. You'll make friends for life within the department, and we feel that our family atmosphere will provide you with the skills, not just academically, but also socially, to progress in industry. We'd love you to start our journey with us, so if you would like to apply, click here now for September 2020 start. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to get in touch. You can contact me, fiona.macdonald at askhambryan8.ac.uk. I'm head of department for agriculture, land and wildlife and engineering, and I'm happy to answer any questions. No questions are silly questions, and we're very much looking forward to seeing you in September. Wishing you and your families all the very best during this difficult time. Stay safe. Thank you.